Rextech, this is Leonardo.
Hey, it's Lauren. Super quick question.
Yeah.
Where do you guys keep the rope that you use to make sure all the chairs are straight?
They are on. They're in the office on the top part where you can store your stuff.
Said we can hear you.
And
I'm just calling to say I
sweet. Let's see here. Need to get my headgear put together here so I can look ridiculous. Is the music all right? Should I up the music a little bit, or is it all okay?
Lady underscore love 666. Said I can't hear music. Lady underscore love 666. Said your stream also says playing Apex Legends.
Does it really? Well, snap. Okay, let's see here.
Lady underscore love 666. Said Jeffrey said thank you for the houses.
Yep. No problem. Sorry, somebody just called.
Lady underscore love 666. Said your stream also sounds very quiet.
How about now? Is that louder? Louder, not louder?
Lady underscore love 666. Said better. Mike Billy 88. Said I'd love to join your live streams whenever you're streaming. Add me on Discord, Roxasy89.
What the heck? Who is this individual? Okay. Oh. There we go. Sweet. Okay, the thing should be fixed now.
You remember me, right? I'm not only there at night.
Trying to make this thing a little bit more zoomed in so I can see the freaking chat from far away. Okay, I guess that's gonna be it. That's gonna be it. Music's a bit too loud for me. I'm gonna lower it a little bit. just removing the thermal putty from the top of these chiplets so they make proper contact with our cooling solution. I also left a little bit of this putty that they had there before, which is this right here. We're gonna be building a little wall, if you will, on the edge Just gonna have to do this with my hands because
Lady_love666 said, are you just redoing thermal paste?
yeah, but we're replacing some thermal putty that goes around the CPU as well to keep the to keep the liquid metal from going places. So they put this little barrier from factory there, but it probably wasn't enough because we actually, when we opened the computer, we had liquid metal flying around everywhere. So we're trying to fix that. By putting some of this stuff around it. It's worth mentioning there was already some of this applied in there. It's too much.
Lady_love666 said, that's great.
Okay. So there's a little wall thing for the CPU. Now we need to reapply all this. So I do have a picture of it pulled up over there on the computer of how it is supposed to have the putty, and I'm just gonna reapply it because this putty is already too old. Oh, music just decided to freaking die.
Lady underscore love 666 said, hey, did you print that label for me?
No, it is from Georgia, I think. It's already created. We just need to print it. Sorry, I forgot to do that.
Lady underscore love 666 said it's okay.
But it's I'm pretty sure it's in Georgia, babe. If you can't find it, just let me know. I did send you a picture of the laptop that we're getting for that, and it should match the specifications of the order. How much was it? There was barely any on this side. Make it somewhat thin. And then these guys on this side were pretty darn thick. Hold definitely put some extra on these ones. But we're about that thick. And a little, it was about the same on this side. There were just two. Okay. So there. There was a little bit on the top here for this sucker to make contact. And then we had some over here.
Sarexalot said, hey. Playing
Yeah.
Apex today at all? Smiley face.
Are you? Don't tempt me with a good time. Are you going to, dude? Bro, what the freak is happening with the music?
Sarexalot said, wondering if you are going to LOL.
I might. I have some diagnostics to make, so probably in like, I would say like an hour and a half. You want to plan like an hour and a half or so? Roughly. Dang it. I wrecked that thing.
Sarexalot said, okay, let me know. Shoot me a text.
Sounds good. Thank you, Jeffrey. Yeah, I will, dude. I will. What the freak? Dude, this music is so dumb. Like, it doesn't skip on its own. Okay, and then we have a thicko layer. Okay, so we had some on the edge here. Okay. So now thermal paste and liquid metal. Liquid metal right here. Where is our thermal? Well, I guess we can just use the same thermal paste we used by Noctua. So this guy goes right here. So this is gonna be our thermal paste. One more thermal paste. Hey guys, let me know if this freaking song is swearing, because I can't understand anything they're saying anyways. Plus, I'm not paying attention either, so it doesn't help. Too much liquid metal can get messy very fast. So we have to control the amount. And then we have to make sure that it freaking covers the entirety. Okay. We are looking gold here. Hello, ma'am. Not an issue. Uh-huh.
About the trash out back. There are boxes as big as the dumpster in a pile near the computer desk. Like you can't even find our blue recycle bin. And I went out to check because they called yelling at us saying that we are stacking our boxes out there, and there are some of ours there, but like 4. There's like 50 of them. 60s, 70s. There's tons of flat screen TV boxes broken down and stacked out there.
That I know ours.
That are ours. I went twice next morning because they don't use trash dumpsters back there. There are some on Olive Hill.
Well, I'm streaming right now. Let me.
I don't know. I was gonna say if you wanted to put your truck back there and have them load all the boxes in, because the city's not dumping the trash back there until they're moved. And trash is. Okey doke.
Okie dokes.
At least that way Clark and everyone can help you load them into your truck.
Okay. Okay. Seems to be all right. The battery. There's no freaking. There's no screws on the battery. Battery just freaking hang there. That's crazy. Put some screws here on the hinges. And I'm gonna need the freaking charger for it. I don't think the computer will turn on without the battery. Never mind, it will turn on without the battery. I mean, without the charger. Okay, so his temperatures were sitting at about 80, 70 to 80 under load. I mean, on idle, they were hitting 100 under load. And now we are looking at 35 degrees, so almost a 40 degree difference. 40 degree difference. The graphics card is running at 30. That's fantastic. Just need the charger. Pretty sure it's this guy over here. This thick boy. Okay, so I'm gonna shut it off, put the rest of the screws on, and then we're gonna bench it over there. And I probably gotta go figure out upstairs what in the heck is happening. So apparently we have some situation with the city where we're not allowed to throw boxes, if I understood correct. I don't really know. Sure, it's just a whole bunch of bureaucracy. For a second there, I thought they were gonna say, this is not what we ordered from the computer order. That's what I was worried about. We can fix whatever box problem we have. That is no problem. I'll put these gloves over here. Okay, plug this puppy in. Okay, now it's plugged in, which should increase temperatures a little bit. Normally about 10 degrees or so. 53. on the processor right now as it is booting up, which makes sense. It's loading all of these background apps. Back down to 40 degrees plugged in, which is good. So we're gonna leave this on the background. I'm gonna run a quick benchmark. We'll do 1080p extreme. Identify, this is number 2. Actually, not 100% sure what this thing is connecting to. Oh, it's trying to connect to my Odyssey G9. That is freaking wild. Okay, 165 hertz on the wired. It is 1080p. Yep, 1080p. 165. So we're gonna 1080p on extreme. Push the graphics card a little bit. Dun-dun-dun. 60 degrees, 99% utilization, hitting like 30 FPS on extreme, which makes sense. It's a 4050 graphics card. In contrast, so from the 63, 64 degrees that we're seeing right now, it was instantly hitting 94 degrees before. I mean, the fans are going, but they're not making a fuss. So that's good. Okay, now the next computer that we're gonna troubleshoot is this puppy over here. It came in on Friday last week. Gentlemen, I tried to enable safe boot, and the computer will not post after that. I do not think that his components got damaged. I think the computer's in a weird state of limbo because of safe boot and CSM, and the fact that this motherboard is it's an older one. So this motherboard is one of these old 20 something sockets, like 2066 or something like that. I can't exactly remember, but I know that it's an older platform. So what we get is the VGA light when we try to get it to post. So I think the motherboard is currently confused as the GPU. PCI Express riser is just not being recognized by the motherboard. The problem with this, or the annoying part, is that they do have an AIO, and so we're gonna have to disassemble this thing, take it outside of the case, enable the proper settings for it, and then reassemble the whole thing. Which is a pretty annoying annoying situation. But that's what I'm thinking needs to be done. So, I'm just gonna go ahead and disassemble it. The only thing we're not gonna move is the riser and the power supply. I will just use one of the power supplies I have here. And we'll just do it all outside. I'll push probably a new BIOS if there is any BIOS revisions that need to be pushed. And this cooler, we're just gonna have to repaste it afterwards. I'll probably just cool it with that giant CPU block over there. When they brought it in, I told them there was a chance I didn't have to disassemble it, but you have to disassemble it. I've already tried a couple of things off camera. Sadly, none of that worked. So this is one of those things where I'm gonna have to do more work than what I quoted for. But that'll teach me to shut my mouth and act like I know what I'm doing. We're just gonna put it on top here so that it doesn't touch anything.
Hypothetically. Said hello.
Yo, hypothetically. Hey, on Friday we are making the announcement for the giveaway, and we'll probably do it for Thanksgiving, dude. What do you think? Our first giveaway here in the channel. It'll be that pair of headphones that we were discussing. We will do 2 options. That way people can pick what they like. I guess really any headset that is 150 or under. But yeah, we'll do it on Thanksgiving, dude. How are you doing? Also, I saw the streak, your streak for streams visited, or the streams with us, I guess. I don't know how to say it, but the amount of times you've been in our streams. Freaking thank you, dude. We are probably going to need to remove. No, we don't have to do that. Just have to put this to the side, push back a little bit. There we go. There we go. There we go. Just gotta make sure that this doesn't pull on anything. There we go. I'm sure we can figure out how to get it back in there without causing any major havoc. Okay. Can you hear me hypothetically? I never knew. No, dude. Last stream, apparently nobody could hear me.
Hypothetically. Said that watch streak feature only got added on the 19th of October. My streak would be a lot longer.
Ah,
Hypothetically. Said yes, can hear you.
sweet. Oh, check that out. So under full load, it hits 78 degrees on the CPU. and 77 on the GPU. That is freaking awesome. We did a thermal paste replacement on this, plus liquid metal, plus thermal
Hypothetically,
putty.
said a laptop not hitting 80 degrees. Whoa.
Yeah, it's a gaming laptop too. RTX 4050, which they pride themselves on efficiency being their thing. But yeah, it's performing as it should. The GPU is not going above 70. I mean, sorry, 80, and the CPU is hitting probably about 80 on the worst of the bench. This is what the old putty looked like right there. Not so good. Okay, we're gonna need a box to set this motherboard over. Okay, so you come over here. There you go. We're gonna set this guy on top of this CPU. And then graphics card will be right there. .24 pin. We're not gonna stress this thing, we just want to get it to post. Which again, my theory is that the riser is the problem. But I may be wrong. I'm about to find out. I am about to find out. Okay. I may need to put a fan in between just to help a little bit, because that CPU definitely gets hot. Hot as a mother effer. So we're gonna install this guy in the middle and just have it sit in there to make sure we don't have any freaking sad days here. I really would like not to have to buy this guy a new freaking motherboard. So we'll just put it like this. Like that. Okay. And then we're gonna connect our monitor. So our VGA light is gonna be right here on the bottom. So we'll find out very quickly if I was wrong. We gotta jump the motherboard. Let's do it with this guy over here. We are gonna jump this two pins. Okay, she's on. DRAM. Now we're at the VGA light. VGA light is gone, but the computer's restarting, I think. Okay, DRAM passes. VGA light. Dang, dude, what the actual crap? I don't have any burner GPUs here, but that still the GPU light. So we are going to shut this off. We're gonna flush power.
Hypothetically. Said test another PC slot.
Okay, I like that. I like that train of thought. Let's try a different PCI Express. So we'll do one of the X4s. Okay. So we will probably test. We got, let's see, which ones has more leads? This guy right here. So this is gonna be our X16 number 2. So let's do that. So what hypothetically is saying here is that potentially we have just a burnt port.
Vasily Infusion. Said best viewers streambo.com, remove the space, at IPPXR1FV.
Get this guy out of here. Out of there. Get. Alright. Okay.
Hypothetically. Said assume the CPU doesn't have an EGPU to test.
Assume the CPU doesn't have an iGPU to test. It doesn't. No, it doesn't have integrated graphics, sadly. Okay, test number 2 on the second X16 slot. Here we go. So that's still VGA light. Let's give it a second. Sadly, these motherboards did not have a Q flash option of sorts. Okay, so it's not going to post. So that's on the second slot. What I'm thinking we're gonna do next is we're gonna reseat that CPU. So we're gonna take this guy out of there. And we got I mean, bro, look at the size of this thing. Holy crap. These guys were freaking massive, bro. Okay, let's make sure that it is sitting there properly. Actually, you know what? Remove power. We just remove the CPU. Power supply's off. Okay, now we're going to remove the CMOS as well. And we are gonna leave it like this for like 15 minutes. Okay, so this guy we can assume is a good sheet to go. So we are going to take it upstairs for the techs to do a full do-over, just a quick check on it. This computer, we're waiting for Lenovo to send us a box. We are doing an RMA for the client. He's done dealing with them because apparently they've been a bit ridiculous to work with. So anyway, I will be right back. Just gonna take this computer upstairs. You guys want to come with me? I'll bring my camera and microphone so you guys can see upstairs a little bit while we wait for this thing to be done. It's good to see the absolute mess we got going on up here. Oh, snap. Hello. Okay, this one is good to go, Clark. We can give him a call, but could you just do a quick check on it? Thermal paste, liquid metal, and thermal putty all replaced. That palm rest is like ravaged in the middle. Do you see that?
Yeah, I know. I did that. He did that.
That is super
A
ravaged.
year ago.
Aha.
Now it's something that
Dang it. Yeah, that looks beat up. Like very beat up right in the middle of where the motherboard is. VRM is shutting off. Yeah, that's gonna be rough. That one we just need to do a full set of tests and then just clean it. Give him a call, let him know it's ready to go. Sweet. Thank you, sir. Okay. All right, on to the next. Headphones on. We got also this one over here. Absolutely no post. No response from the computer, even with a brand new power supply. So we got to figure out if it is a situation where the motherboard is dead or something else. Interesting. Case is pretty freaking ravaged, if you ask me. Let's move you. Let's move you over here so you can keep charging for a little bit longer. That way we can have the full space here for this guy. So this is an AM4 motherboard. Let's see what GPU we're dealing with here. This is an RTX 3080 Trinity. This is a very pretty card. Motherboard is a B550, so I can only assume this is going to be a Ryzen 5000 series CPU. Now, I'm not sure that I have another motherboard AM4 right now that I can use. I think I have one upstairs. I do have other CPUs though that work. So the very first thing I'm going to test is another CPU. One thing to notice, which I think is the reason why the CPU killed itself, is if you notice, you have 1-2 fans pushing air out, 3-4 fans pushing air out, fan on the back pushing air out, power supply trying to push air into the power supply. Chances are this CPU simply cooked itself to death. Potentially the power supply as well, but likely it is the CPU that is dead. Thermal paste appears to be new. Couple of bent pins. So let's actually try this with one of our working CPUs. Pins are okay on this one. If we're able to manage to get this computer to boot again, we're definitely going to change the fan direction to make sure that we don't end up in the same Now we know for a fact this processor does not have an iGPU or an integrated graphics of sorts. We just want to know if it posts, if it turns on, really. So we're gonna try that again. There's that. Let's jump. All right, we got posts. We got power.
Hypothetically. Said all exhaust fans. Not
All-
like this.
All exhaust fans. Yeah, the CPU killed itself. It's a dead CPU likely. Right now, it's basically telling us, hey, there's no way for me to output. So it's gonna get stuck on the VGA light, which makes sense. This is all okay. Power supply appears to be fine. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna put all the screws back. And we're gonna put the graphics card back. I am almost 100% sure that CPU is just dead. And that's because all the fans are in exhaust. The CPU cooked itself. There was just not enough airflow in there. This is kind of good news in the sense of at least it's just the CPU and not more than one component. We're gonna need to reapply the thermal paste in a bit because now let's see if the GPU is fine. This is the next step. We gotta make sure that hold on one freaking minute, bro. What's happening here? What do you freaking mean? This was kind of forced in there.
Hypothetically. Said what CPU was in it? Assuming a 5800X or 5800X 3D.
Let's figure it out. So this processor was 5600X. So 5600X, not as powerful as I thought it was gonna be. I will try to bend these pins back into place and see if I can get it to boot again. I wonder if the pins were bent from the start and somehow it just survived for a while like that. Okay, first let's see. Oh, darn it. There we go. First let's see if these posts with his graphics card, it should. I'm actually very impressed with the power supply, dude. Freaking gigabyte power supply, and it made it through all that heat. Okay. We are going to jump. Okay. All fans spin. Graphics card is non-moving.
Hypothetically. Said based on what I'm seeing, I'm happy I have a gigabyte PSULUL.
Yeah, dude. However, I'm seeing a... The GPU is not even... The fans are not even spinning on the GPU. So let's shut it off. Okay. What does Corsair red blinking means? What does that mean? Usually indicates a pump failure. Oof. So we likely have a pump failure. Dang. Cooling solution probably gave up, so that's a bit of a bummer.
Hypothetically. Said also AIO killed the 5600X.
Exactly. Now, I don't know if the computer's just being kept from booting just because the AIO is bad. So I'm going to disconnect the AIO. I just want to get some post before I make any assumptions. We don't need to get it to Windows. We just need it to post. So we are going to disconnect this guy. So this AIO, we're just gonna disconnect so that the motherboard can't somehow tell. Let's connect the button back on so that I don't have to be jumping it every time. So power is W. Okay. Let's try one more time. The fact that the fans on the GPU are not spinning make me nervous. Let me go get a tester GPU. I'll be right back. Good. We're working on two desktops at the same time. I just need to bring the GPU. Is this one working, Clark? 2060 it is, right? Okay, and his, so what is this? 1660, 1560, 1650 Super. That one works? I don't know. I'll test it. I'll test it. Yeah. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Do it. Do it. All right. We got an RTX 2060 and a 1650 Super. I am not worried about killing these. So we'll see what happens. Okay. We'll put the 1650 first. Man, what the crap? Should be able to plug it in like this. Okay. Let's see if this guy has better luck. Yep, fans spin up. Oh, what the fetch? Woo! Okay, well that doesn't look good. We might have just killed this 1650. So what are we gonna do? As proper numbnuts that we are gonna plug in the other graphics card. Motherboard is kind of working, but let's see what happens when we put this other video card in there. Wondering if we're murdering perfectly working GPUs. For science. For science. Green lines everywhere? No. Okay. Now we put the 5600X in there. Let's see what happens. Right? It's the only logical thing to do. She's a murderer. Okay, 5900. Whoa. Okay. See what happens here. Okay, 5600X lives. $5,600X lives. So, just the GPU being the problem. Okay, 5600X lives. So the only dead thing is this freaking GPU. Let's see what happens here. interesting. This GPU works here, but not there. Now, sadly, this is still throwing that weird error for the VGA. That could still be a dead GPU, so we're going to take this out, but at least the fans spin there. Let's put the other GPU and try it. Put on the third X8 slot because we're masochists. I need this straight. This guy will do. So that did not work. All right. Hmm. Okay, GPU is getting power. Fans are spinning. Oh, would you look at that? Cool. So the 5600X is now functioning. You explained that to me. I have no idea why it's working. No idea why it's working. But it is working. And we shall not complain about that. Ah. The freaking screw fall through. Oh boy, where is that freaking screw? I heard it that time. Found it. Okay, fans are now properly installed. Does the power supply fan turn around?
I'm just calling to say
Okay. Guys, give me 1 second. I'm going to be calling this client real quick just to see, just to make sure that they understand what we have to do on this. I will be right back.
It's underscore skip 3R. Said hello. It's underscore skip 3R. Said stream is lagging.
Stream lagging? Wait, I can't see the stream lagging. What the crap? How bad is it,
It's
Skipper?
underscore skip 3R.
Hello, hello,
Said hello.
hello. Sorry, I had to take my freaking headgear. I was on the phone with my client, just getting permission to get a repair done. So we are going to move forward with that one.
It's underscore skip 3R. Said can't hear.
Can't hear? How about now? How about now? Can you hear me now? Man, what the crap? Let's see. Properties. How about now? Can you hear me now? Hello, hello, hello. Skipper. No?
It's underscore skip 3R.
Oh, no stream audio.
Said no stream audio.
But can you hear my voice? Or not at all? Dude, that is so weird. How about now? Can you hear me now? Can you
It's
hear me now,
underscore
Skipper?
skip 3R.
Oh, sweet, sweet,
Said
sweet.
now I can.
Sweet, sweet. Sorry, dude. I don't know exactly what happened. Sweet. Sweet. Let me fire up the camera here.
It's underscore skip 3R. Said why is the POV camera glitched?
There you go. It was because the camera, it's the software. Oh man, that's freaking low. The software was not running on the phone. Can you see now? Okay. So this one, it is starting to feel like the motherboard is busted. Which is a freaking shame, dude, because it makes no sense. We are gonna need to test this GPU. We are gonna need to test that GPU. See, is this LED over here that unfortunately is not going away. And that's the VGA Lite. For the life of me,
Streamlabs said help out our channel by following our channel and tuning in. Our schedule in the panels below. Streamlabs said help out our channel by following our channel and tuning in. Our schedule in the panels below.
sadly, we have already uninstalled the CPU. We have tried just different sticks of RAM. We have tried a different GPU. We know this GPU works. So I think at this point we have to test the not the motherboard, the RAM and the graphics card. I want to say
It's underscore skip 3R. Said bro, the stream is hanged again.
it is. What the heck? Give me 1 second. I'll fix it. I'll fix it. Okay. There it is. There is not the stream, it's my phone. My phone is just being funny. I'm not entirely sure why. I need to give him a call. Just to let him know that we're testing the graphics cards. All these motherboards are freaking dead.
It's underscore skip 3R. Said is that a 2060 Super?
That is, dude. It's a 2060 non-super, I don't think. Let me check. Confirm that for you. Yeah, just 2060. 6 gigs. This sucker works just fine. Oh no, it worked just fine. Just leave it like this. Can you ask Clark if we have any functional motherboard, processor, RAM sets upstairs? Really, anything that posts. I just need to test a video card. Ah. No. No, if it's in the box, we're just gonna... Yeah, see if there's any open box. Thank you, sir.
It's underscore skip 3R. Said worked before you dropped it rolling on
It
the floor
did.
laughing.
It freaking did, dude. I might have just wrecked it. Ah.
It's underscore skip 3R. Said I came with 3 questions.
Oh, well, hit me with the questions. What's up?
Cause I know that you got so much more to give. You made a real mess, but I miss you though.
Talk to me, amigo.
Cause I can go to sleep when I'm alone again. Say you wanna fix our problems. How long should I be waiting? Feels like I've had too much of drama, but I'm not ready to give in.
Do we have any AM4s upstairs? I think that's an AM4, right? B350. Yeah, so we need a first or second gen processor. What are the questions, boss? What are the questions?
It's underscore skip 3R. Said let's start with an easy one. 5070 vs 9070.
Ha! Non-XT? Yes. So this puppy is working all right. We just need a CPU. Do we not have any more AM4s? I had 3 here, and they're all gone. Yeah, could you ask him if he has any of the? Yeah, because I had some down here, and now I have none.
It's underscore skip 3R. Said the Asus tough ones. I don't know why, but my bro is obsessed with them. I'm trying to convince him to get AMD. It's underscore skip 3R. Said he is upgrading from a 4060.
Oh, sorry. I was asking about the 9070. Do you want the XT or just the regular non-XT? I'm guessing just the non-XT, but I just want to confirm before I answer that. Okay, so this computer is not letting me boot from the USB, which means that somehow the BIOS is preventing
It's
me.
underscore skip 3R. Said can't hear you.
Can't hear me? Dude, I really don't know what's going on. Can you hear me now? I really don't know what's happening, dude. I'm listening. Oh,
Hypothetically. Said at its underscore skip 3R. This question depends on the prices that come with them. Hypothetically. Said but generally the 9070 non-XT pricing isn't great.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, so the 5070
Hypothetically.
from Nvidia,
Said
for
while the
example,
5070
yeah, the
is
5070
decent.
you can get for like
It's underscore skip 3R.
$549.
Said both under 600.
This is the founder's card. And I have a feeling that the 9070 will underperform against the 5070.
Said USA.
He's not in USA, hypothetically.
It's
But I'm
underscore
assuming both
skip
of them are
3R.
just as available.
Said can you hear Rex? At hypothetically. Hypothetically. Said then 9070 XT you can get a model for 599
Hello,
ATM.
hello, 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 hello.
Hypothetically. Said no.
Brace yourself. I can see the end inside.
Hello, 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 hello. You guys can't hear this?
2, 1, hardwired.
It's underscore skip 3R. Said can't hear you.
Pissed at the fact that this thing. Can you guys hear me now? Hello, hello. Dude, this is so annoying. Can you guys hear me now?
Hypothetically. Said that's what he's trying to fix. You can see LOL.
Can you?
Hypothetically.
You can't hear me at all?
Said LUL.
Can you guys not hear me at all? Dude, what the crap? Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. 1 2 1 2 1 2. Hello. Testing, testing, testing. Hear me now? How about now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. Well, it started me liking OBS, and now I absolutely freaking hate it. I've been having issues with audio for I don't know how long, dude. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello.
Hypothetically. Said restart stream, see if it fixes it. It's underscore skip 3R. Said let's all be patient. Bernardo is our guy, he can fix this. Streamlabs. Said help out our channel by following our channel and tuning in. Our schedule in the panels below. Streamlabs. Said help out our channel by following our channel and tuning in. Our schedule in the panels below. Jade Dreamdick. Said since AMD new and current CPU seem to be better than Intel CPU, would it be a good idea to go from an MSI Pro Z790p Wi-Fi DDR4 with i5-12600KF to an M4 motherboard with an AMD CPU? I keep hearing Intel's 14th and 13th gen CPUs aren't as good as AMD ones.
What is up?
Derek Steck.
Hey,
Said well. Derek Steck. Said seems like Streamlabs is struggling, guys. Hypothetically. Said at J Dreamdick no stay on that platform and get a 14600K 14700K depending on your needs. Streamlabs. Said looking for a gaming PC or a powerful workstation. Check us out at www.directstack.com. Streamlabs. Said looking for a gaming PC or a powerful workstation. Check us out at www.directstack.com.
But it turns on and then off. Like it doesn't even, like the fan doesn't spin up, which is why I don't know. Part of me was thinking CPU because it's not even processed.
It's underscore skip 3R. Said stop talking, I feel like Rex is missing out, rolling on the floor laughing. Juicy questions.
Because the power light caps lock and the light gun.
Hypothetically. Said swapping to M4 makes on sense when you both have upgrade path on your current platform as well as buying into an old platform that will if anything perform slightly worse than the Intel option.
It reminds me of the CPU damage issue.
J Dreamdick. Said thumbs up. Hypothetically. Said at its underscore skip 3R, are you in the US? J Dreamdick. Said yes.
Okay. Because if it was the RAM, the fan would spin off. If it wasn't the RAM, then...
Hypothetically. Said I mean skip 3R, but same goes for UTDF.
Or at least a logical issue on the motherboard. And I didn't see it.
Quarterman replacement on the motherboard. The motherboard's gonna be cheap on this one.
Yeah.
Can I ask you to take the drive out of this computer and completely wipe it?
Externally? Okay, and then...
No, just bring it back.
Okay.
You just don't have the tools to do it.
No problem.
For favor. Hello. If at all possible, how many computers are you working on right now?
Case of the PC.
4. Is Cole here? Cole could do it. And then just have him bring it back here. What if
Hypothetically. Said it's working.
Wait.
Hypothetically.
Wait, it's working?
Said audio. Hypothetically. Said hello.
Hello, hello, hello. Hola. Can you guys hear me? Yes, it's working. Audio, hello. Please tell me it's working now. Please, please, don't hurt me.
Hypothetically.
Ah, let's
yes,
go.
it's working.
My gosh, dude, what a freaking nightmare this was.
Hypothetically. Said we hear you yet.
Sweet. Sweet, okay. I gotta freaking read all the way up here. 9070 XT, you can get a model for $599 at the moment. Where? Where can you... Hypothetically, where can you get it for $599? Like Newegg? Actually, I haven't looked. I'm looking right now. 9070
Hypothetically.
XT.
Said haha. Hypothetically. Said https://pcpartpicker.com/product/q8smnq/ad rock-challenger-radon-radon
Yeah, the Challenger.
xt-160-video-card-rx9070xt-cl-160.
So it's by ASRock. Not bad cards actually. I've sold many of their B580s. They're pretty good. They're pretty good manufacturers at this point for the GPUs. I haven't really looked into their RX series, but I'm assuming they would be okay. That's not a bad deal. Now, if you put the 9070 XT versus the 5070, I think the XT will outperform it. But the question is, Skipper. Sorry, dude. Skipper. The question here is, do you have access to the XT? So the 9070 XT, for example, that one by ASRock, for a decent price out there. That's really the question. Skipper. Skipper. Come back to us. There's a power color. 9070 for 540. Yeah, 549 is just not good enough for the 9070. They have a white version of this 9070 XT.
Said I told you my bro is obsessed with Asus Tough. So in $600 5070 or 9070 is the only viable option.
Yeah, I would go for the 5070 out of those two.
Said $600 9070 XT16 GB.
Yeah, Skipper.
Hypothetically.
Skipper, I would stick with the 5070. In comparing the two, I would stick with the 5070. That's my personal opinion, of course.
It's underscore skip 3R. Said relatives bringing from us to Pakistan.
Oh, they are. Hey, dude, I'm gonna switch the cameras because this freaking thing is killing my brain right now. Oh, you know what?
It's underscore skip 3R. Said or team green too loudly.
No raw power. Dude,
no
the thing is.
Hypothetically.
Okay.
Said at 5070
right
if limited to Asus Tough.
Yeah, so 5070 Average scores are anywhere in between 16 to 20% better than the 9070. And if they're both at the same price, dude, it just makes no sense to go with the 9070. Weren't they supposed to sell that for like 4 something? Wasn't that the original price that they promised they were gonna do for the 9070? Like 449 or something? I may be wrong on this, but I'm pretty sure that's what they had said. And that's why it was such a good deal.
It's underscore skip 3R. Said more FPS in game.
Well, Skipper, that's gonna depend also on the game, dude. Some games will perform better on Team Green, some will perform better on Vulcan. It just depends. But it's not every game, is what I'm trying to get at. Actually, yeah, so 90, 70, 90 FPS, 50, 70, 89 FPS. I mean, they're so close, dude. But it will depend
It's
on
underscore
the
skip 3R. Said 8 out of 10 game. Hypothetically. Said depends on game settings and if we're going to be using ray tracing, DLSS, etc.
Yeah, it will really depend on the game. Also, it will depend on the CPU that you're using, my dude. What CPU does he have? I don't think I caught that part. What processor does he have? Let me actually remove.
It's underscore skip 3R. Said he has AZ400F but he is planning an upgrade to R5 9600X or R7 9700X. Which will bring up the coming 2 questions.
Acer Nitro that he did the liquid metal on. Did you upgrade his RAM as well?
No.
Yes. To what? He has 16 right now, and I don't know if you told him that you would upgrade.
Did he mention that, or was that on the notes?
No, he mentioned it. He said that was something that we said we would do last time we called him.
Okay.
Is what he said.
Maybe look into it again.
Hypothetically.
I did. He said no.
Said wait i5 AD400F or R5 AD400F.
No, I asked him.
It's underscore skip 3R. Said R5.
Yeah, might as well just get it done. I mean, everything else is done.
Okay. How much would you charge for a 32?
Whatever we have there. Whatever we sell them for.
Well, we don't have any available for sale.
So, yeah, I mean, check the prices,
Okay,
I would say.
just did 120.
Yeah, that's fine. DDR RAM right now, it's extremely expensive. I don't know if you've noticed that. He has 8400F, but he's planning to upgrade to the R5 9600X. We're bringing up the coming 2 questions.
Hypothetically. Said should have got the 7600X/9600X to start with since it's costing more this way around. Streamlabs. Said
I mean,
help out our channel by
yeah.
following our channel and tuning
Thing
in.
is, hypothetically, a lot of the times it comes down to availability outside of the country.
Said
We
help out our channel by
here in
following
the
our
U.S.
channel
we're
and tuning
freaking
in.
spoiled, dude. We want
Our
something, we can
special
get
link
it.
panels below.
Availability outside of a country is very, very different. Oh, so a lot of the times it's what's available. Skipper, what prices can you get the 9600X versus the 9700X?
I'm in the UK, but I get your point. Availability even here is great to the rest of the world.
Oh, you're in the UK. I forgot about that hypothetically. Yeah, here in the US, dude, I'm gonna be very honest with you. I can go online and find like 6 different sources for anything that I want in terms of PC parts. And they're always available and they're decent prices. So I forget sometimes that it is difficult to find parts in other parts of the world. Like just Mexico.
It's
I'm from Mexico and
3R. Said so 5070 it is. If he goes for a cheaper brand, then what 5070 T or 9070 XT in 600? It's underscore skip 3R. Said budget is $600 US. Hypothetically. Said 9070 XT if buying it from the US. Hypothetically. Said but that deal only has 9 hours left on it, so
you don't think that's gonna come back for Cyber Monday? Hypothetically?
it's underscore skip 3R. Said or Black Friday.
Yeah, either or. I think Cyber Monday, you have a very good chance at finding one of them for 600 bucks. How much is the 5070 Ti normally? Can you get it for 600 bucks? The 5070 Ti? I don't think so, dude. So, what I can see right now,
Said it will come back.
yeah, I think so too, hypothetically. The 5070 Ti, dude, you're not going to be able to get it for under like 740.
Hypothetically. Said $150 more.
Yeah, 5070 Ti is not going to be cheaper in any way. I don't think you're going to be able to get it for 600.
It's underscore skip 3R. Said hypothetically says so man shrugging.
Hypothetically, we've been doing computers for a while too.
Hypothetically. Said the normal 5070 not the Ti. It's underscore skip 3R.
Yeah,
Said
yeah.
Bro.
So it's either gonna have to be 9070 XT by a different brand that is not Asus, or the 5070. Tough. You can get the founders, like I said, for like 549 or so, and they're great cards. I really like the founders 5070s.
Hypothetically. Said well Asus Prime 9070 XT for $612 but it's currently sold out. It's underscore skip 3R. Said founders don't sell well here.
I see.
Streamlabs. Said looking for a gaming PC or a powerful workstation.
When was the last
Check
time
us
that
out
the
at
that the Asus Prime 9070 XT was available though? So I haven't seen it available in a long time.
Looking for a gaming PC or a powerful workstation. Check us out at www.therextech.com.
It is available on the Asus global store, but it's $700. I can't see it anywhere for less than $697.
Skip 3R. Said okay, so 5070 is decided.
Yeah, it's a solid card.
Hypothetically. Said it's been a couple weeks unfortunately.
Yeah, dude, it's been out for a while. Those suckers sell out rather quickly. Same with the Red Devils.
3R. Said tell which CPU I should get. 9600X or 9700X.
I like the 9600X personally. Difference is fairly minuscule. So I mean, unless you get them for like the same price.
Hypothetically. Said out of those two 9600X.
Yeah, dude, I like the 9600X.
Hypothetically. Said since the 9700X pricing is around $80-$100 more and isn't worth it for gaming.
Yeah, I mean the difference in performance is something like 6%, which really makes no sense to pay $100 more.
3R. Said same and better cooling BCZ.
Yeah.
5.
Yeah, you'll still need an aftermarket cooler. It doesn't come with a cooler, but it will be easier to keep tabs on it.
Said slightly easier to cool.
It's the price at this point that makes the that is the deal breaker. Price. $100 is too much. $80 is too much. If they were 30 to 50 bucks close to each other, would make sense to go to the more cores just for the heck of it. But not $100 more.
Hypothetically. Said $192 for 9600X, $295 for 9700X.
Yeah. It makes no sense to go with the 9700X. Isn't the 9800X 3D $395? It was on sale not too long ago. $389, dude. Yeah, You get to the 300s. It makes no sense to go with the 9700X. It's just terrible value. You can get the 9800X 3D for like $389. So yeah, 9600X is gonna be it.
Said cooler, I have ID cooling a 620 Pro SE.
Yeah, the 9600X will be fine with that cooler. What's the TDP on that cooler? Like 240? 240 watts, or what is it?
It's underscore skip 3R. Said, but the third question.
Alright, alright. What's the third question? Bro, that cooler is so cheap.
It's underscore skip 3R. Said, I want to gift him an AIO for his wedding gift. I've been saving for months.
Ah, what size do you need it to be? 240, 360?
It's underscore skip 3R. Said 360 millimeters. I mean, the PC gotta look good with his new specs.
And budget. Now you're gonna buy it here in the US. And then transporting it there, or do you need to buy it out there?
It's underscore skip 3R. Said, can you open up a website on stream so you can guide which AIO to get?
Yeah, I can do that. Let me see.
It's underscore skip 3R. Said, no, not in the US.
So you would have to buy it out there. What brands are available? What brands are available out there? Where in the world is that browser? Oh my freak, dude, that freaking screen looks ridiculous.
Streamlabs said help out our channel by following our channel and tuning in. Our schedule in the panels below.
Okay, you can see that?
Streamlabs said help out our channel by following our channel and tuning in. Our schedule in the panels below. It's underscore skip 3R. Said opens our computers.
Yeah, that's finished for you. Sweet. So it's wiped? Yeah. It's wiped? Yeah. Questionable BitLocker stuff. The USB confusing. Tried that first. I was like, could I be cheeky? No. There you go. I had to take out the drive to do it. Yeah, that's why. That's why. Okay. Then we're gonna look here for the Bro, looking at these prices makes me want to cry.
Skip 3R.
Under 40k.
360 millimeters AIO under 40k.
Whoa, don't do that. Give me more options. I love Deepcool. They actually have a I wonder if this and this is different. I think it's the same. LQLD. We'll see what these two have to offer. Okay, so that's Deepcool. Corsair, obviously, but Corsair's probably going to be over. Corsair software is a big pain in the butt to deal with, though. Oh! What motherboard brand does he have? Do you know? It's an Asus stuff?
3R. Said open from menu cooling solutions AIO.
They definitely push ID cooling a little bit more. I like ID cooling. They're not terrible. I have used this cooler right here. It's gone again? My audio's gone again? You can't hear me right now? How about now? Can you hear me now or no? Hello, can you hear me? How about now? Can you hear me now? I don't know what's happening that my microphone just gets muted randomly for no reason. Can you hear me now, Skipper?
It's underscore skip 3R. Said these are all new. I suppose last time I checked there was the MSI Mag one on top.
Ah. This one would look pretty cool too, I think, if he likes the just the outer part of the fan being on. Okay, so you have this guy right here. Ah, now that I open it, it looks ugly. Never mind. Don't do that one. This one right here looks decent. You probably will not be able to change the display, the dashboard.
It's underscore skip 3R. Said no audio still.
How about now? Can you hear me now?
It's underscore skip 3R. Said I'm so sorry to be the one telling you loudly crying face.
Can you hear me now, dude? Testing, testing, testing. I can hear it.
Derek Steck. Said I can hear the feedback on my end. Derek Steck. Said not sure why you guys can't hear it XDF. Derek Steck. Said I am ending the stream though, I will try and troubleshoot this. Derek Steck. Said thank you so much for being here. Derek Steck. Said https://zahcomputers.pk/product/deepcool-lq360mm-liquid-cooler-with-a-dashboard-display. Derek Steck. Said https://zahcomputers.pk/product/corsair-nautilus-ars-argb-liquid-cpu-cooler. Said these are my two picks. It's _skip3r. Said Heartsuit. Said you guys are awesome. Thank you for putting up with my stuff breaking, ha ha ha. Said I will be back tomorrow for more. Streamlabs. Said looking for a gaming PC or a powerful workstation. Check us out at